Hey!
Hello.
We're here with more.
This.
Whatever this is.
Whatever you wanna call this.
Guy pointer game.
Squidward can do it.
You can't see it, but Squidward can do it too. I think they're both the same thing.
Yeah, they're both the same.
Alright, let's do this. Let's play the guy pointer game. October 19th, 9:46 a.m.
What?
Street Court Defendant Lobby number uno. Now! Mr. Wright! Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing! Really, it's nothing! Mom, stop it.
I like today.
Now, right, Mia. Uh-oh. She looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. It's no time for dead people jokes. Please. You know we're going to destroy utterly defenseless. Yet Powers is truly innocent. We should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Hello.
Hello.
It goes well.
Goes well.
Oh God! No, stop it! It's cold.
Alright, something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that, or lose the trial, and end up working with Wendy Oldbag for the rest of your life. This isn't gonna be easy.
How are you doing?
Sounds mad where you are. You could say that.
Her hands are really cold and she keeps grabbing me.
Yes. Military Industrial Pharmacy. What? Alright, October 19th, 10 MA, the District Court. Court is now in session for the court of Mr. Will Powers. The court is ready. The prosecution's ready.
Alright.
The defense is ready. Your court. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Wonder will be that producer. The prosecutor calls Mr. Oh God. Nope. Hold on. Gotta cover my face. Okay. The prosecutor calls Mr. Salmonella to stand. Or the director. The director's fine too. Or not. It's really not. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I made the Steel Samurai. No. He's clearly offended. Salmonella, director, television. Oh.
What was that face?
I took a peek and it looked weird. Were you at Global Studios the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events that the— oh God. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer in that day did it. Right. Shall we say it's time putting on the pressure? I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. during the morning I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in a meeting until around 4. This is hurting.
Well, I can't see him during this.
Alright, we were in a meeting until around 4. I'd rather be careful than not.
Okay.
During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes.
Hold it!
Now, is that when you always come into work? Oh no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that.
It's okay.
In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Alright, that's the limp. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Rolling on the floor, starving? I heard everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. Oh, oops. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak! The assistant cooks them up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness, did not eat with them. We had a meeting. Meetings, I know. Meetings! So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Does something about that seem odd to you?
I would say it's contradictory.
There was some plates of T-bone steak, but it doesn't show who ate it.
Oh, maybe that's contradictory. Yeah, they ate something there. Let's say it. Wait, not this one.
Why does it matter?
I like this one to be the one that we started at the beginning of the day, just in case something happens.
But I mean, why would it have to have us go to the very beginning?
I don't know. I'm just careful.
Well, you could make it the bottom line.
Oh, I could, yeah. I don't know. I just didn't want to do the first one.
Okay.
So you want to do it's contradictory?
Sure.
I can't remember this one.
It does seem odd now you mention it. Mr. Vanilla. Huh? What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the one in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant me through all that trouble. I rise to say I can't read it. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. Wait exactly did you read it? We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down. Mental energy will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting. They contradicts his testimony. Press on that one a bit more. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this. The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, these scripts of yours are not appropriate for So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. Which is why so much about I wonder. Only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second! Mr. Manella, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oof. Well, Mr. Manella, what's this about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Your testimony, please. Oh God, my hand. Uh-oh, Petra's laughing.
Alright, I think this is the last time this is his last testimony.
Yeah, we took a break. I'm not saying them.
Oh, okay.
Just continue. But it was only 15 minutes. That's only 13 and base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Sorry, I can't read it because of my hand. Oh. That's only just enough time to eat T-Bone's steak if you ask me. Well, that doesn't save the other.
What?
That doesn't save the other screen that we can see.
Oh, right. Hold on, I'm kidding.
Tape it.
Tape it with what? I don't have any tape.
Tape! I have tape in my room!
Well, I mean, if you want to go get it.
Actually, no, I won't get it.
Okay.
My room's so far away. It's 100 miles away.
No, it won't fit. I don't have anything else that'll... Here, I can do this. For now, until he's gone. Will that work?
Sure.
Here, I'll do this.
Probably. Whatever. Just as long as I can still see the stuff down there.
Alright.
Alright. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. What time exactly did you take this break? What if you accidentally drop it?
I won't.
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:15, 2:45. 2:30! That's the time of death! So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. Hey, guess it's possible time lies. 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 at base 12. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak? What else? There are 2 plates on the table. Oh, right. The other one was D Vasquez's plate. D Vasquez. Producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. It's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder. Why is that?
Objection!
Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor. The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. That this defense is an idiot. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It's impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. No. Do you claim someone from the trailer with the Studio 1? I claim it and claim it long.
It has to be impossible because the monkey head fell at 250.
It's impossible. Yeah, sure, it's impossible.
I claim it and claim it loud!
Claim it and claim it loud! I want to write off so many possible suspects. But I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agreed it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Ha ha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkeyhead barred the way. There it is. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head.
Hold on. What time did this thing go off?
Ergo! When the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked for 15 minutes. Blocked by Miss Monkey's severed head!
Wait, Miss Monkey?
Who knows? It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point.
I don't know.
Somehow I feel no desire to correct them. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Vanilla from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to the case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence against that he's the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution's pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who dis? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I have a level order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess.
See, I told you it was only for a short time.
I still hated it.
It should be the boy next.
Please let me be the boy. Number 19th, 1104, MA, District Court Defendant Lobby number... It was every number.
All the numbers, they were
Infinity.
there. 1, 2, 3, 4. They were there.
We just count all the way to 300,000. You didn't hear anything. What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on the trial before. Not while there was a chance.
Mia, why don't you go find Hammer and ask him how he died?
Why don't you ask Maya to find Hammer? Maybe it's because of what their mom did?
Maybe, I don't know.
Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One.
I was just wondering if they could channel Mid, but their mother had to have channeled a man because that's who they called for that court case that she failed.
Yeah, I think it was a man. Just the thing is, it'd probably be weird to call. It'd probably be really weird to call a man because it's a female's body.
Yeah.
I thought there was more to it than that. Also, it seems like they gained their features, but their clothes and hair stay the same.
Yeah.
That would make it extra weird.
Yeah.
But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer! Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero of the children everywhere, after all.
Hey, it's my birthday.
Hey, it's your birthday. You can't see it, but it's her bird. It's her bird.
It's 11:22.
I. You. Me.
Thanks. Sorry, I accidentally clicked.
It's okay. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. For the children. Think of the children. October 9th. Up. They seem to be buffering out. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Wheelpowers. The prosecution has a concern. As a witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. Be worried that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel questioning. I see Edra taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecutor calls Cody Hackins to the stand. I mean, we were questioning him earlier. This is basically just Your Honor, prosecutor arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. What those donut crates should do.
Jelly-filled donuts.
Yep, jelly-filled donuts. Oh, that's better. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Atkins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is gonna be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Cody? He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You had problem with that?
Oh my gosh.
Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Yeah.
Just... Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself!
Gentlemen.
A very long day.
I prefer Santa Claus.
I prefer Santa Claus. I mean, aren't we all Santa Claus? Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with the kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. Better make note of this in the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Judy. It's Judge Judy.
Judge Judy.
Yes. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. Found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. Got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember you're talking to a child. This kid has suffered than most adults we see in here, honestly.
Oh, we do have the sketchbook. Okay. Hold it!
Oh, we're gonna scream "Hold it" to a kid.
Hold it!
What? It's like, hold it! What? You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do! I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. What does his dad have to feel about this? Poor dad! Found a map on the internet, went to the studios that day. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple times. I've never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. That security lady is always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez!
Oh my gosh.
I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Off the path. Yeah, you know the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Duh. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio? Got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah? Couldn't figure out which way it was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? It totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy! What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, person, kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He's kinda far away. Oh, he's been awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Bow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. Guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. Silly, I have it all the time. You said you took it wherever you go.
Right?
Really? Just seen the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say.
Maybe this is where we present this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Whoa! Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, I'll work with you. Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What's this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize the poor child stuff, says the one who the child hates the most. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney, no one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody.
This sounds personal.
What? Yeah, so I have my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? Let's put the small box. So, you did have a camera? And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules! Is that all? Well, that was brief. It's right, your cross-examination.
Alright.
Be gentle.
Who's down there?
It's my baby.
Quito.
It's my baby.
She's going to my desk.
She's just a baby. I had my camera with me.
Hold it.
So, why didn't you use it?
Objection.
He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay, now tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy, wham! So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see it. What happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. How exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, slap, something like that. He ends it with a slap.
A slap. Dead.
Samurai slap. He's still being vague about this. What, you expect him to become a textbook? What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Harder. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before he said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yeah, you missed the most important part. What's the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. Kinda not. He was being as vague as a child could be. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order! Order! Mr. Wright? How could this be? Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix! I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it, he was watching something else. Oh no, so it's like a pick and hope it for the best?
I know why he didn't take a picture. He didn't save the picture. He can't show evidence because we have no evidence.
What about that book?
But that doesn't state why he wouldn't watch the climax.
But I mean, he could have been trying to get his camera. And accidentally took his eyes off it, because who would be able to get their camera while still watching?
But that would be that he couldn't watch.
Oh. Watching something else. Well, maybe choose he was watching something else and hope for the best. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably.
That doesn't sound right.
Probably something else. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? A TV? Come on, think of something. Think of something. Nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making racist claims. Yes, sorry. Do you have another explanation for this? Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more for real the fight, the more he would have watched. Huh. Oh, may we do it to show the book? Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes. Why did Cody look away from the fights? Take that. Here's my proof. Oh.
Maybe it is the camera.
Yeah, maybe. Take that. Here's my proof. Proof? What's that? The camera? Witness stated that you recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. Are you? Are you aware that he got it for his birthday? he wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct! Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye! What's your problem, Bobs? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there's no way you could just stand there watching Zero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. You haven't just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix. I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. He means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Haggins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Aww.
This part's so sad.
I can't imagine taking the stand as like a 5-year-old.
Right.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain.
How old is he?
7.
7. Gosh. I
Gosh.
thought he was 10, but even then, that was son.
So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens went open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Sorry, this was lunch for a field trip.
For a field trip on Thanksgiving?
Yep. I'm going to a pumpkin patch. So we can make some pumpkin pie.
Delicious.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. No photo? Right about what?
Can you say it again? No, I'm just kidding.
Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'd rather be... I guess I'm the bearded gentleman! That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Yipes! Yipes! So you did see the beginning of the fight. Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely?
What? I clicked press.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You didn't! Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons! I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. The lens went open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yup. That's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I would've once I got that lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one? Nah, I definitely would've taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody? Listen up, Cody Haggins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How'd you know? I see through all your lies. It's one of my powers.
What?
Wow! This feels great.
Exploiting
one, my favorite. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
Hold it.
You erased them? Yeah! Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? Huh? It's becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in a distorted testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt! Dig up the dirt! Exploit the child!
And this path to glory.
Path to glory! Even though it clearly says Samurai Scrapbook. Cody? What? Man, every time I say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. Perfect collection. Cody? Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hatkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all those pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order? Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No way! No way! Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is! Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell him, Phoenix. Tell him what the truth is! Spit in his face! Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what's going on here. Why was there no picture in his album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy erase the photos he took? Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose! Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won! He couldn't handle the truth! Order? I will have order? Witness? I mean Cody, was this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Oh no. You know all goes to shit when you make a kid cry.
Right.
Cody, that day you saw the so. I see you there. That day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight. Right. Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. We have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Objection, hold it, take that! Hey, Sean, how you doing?
Hello?
Uh,
I think it's Hammer.
Hammer was the victim. Alright, let's try it. Quite simply, the victim was Jack Hammer! Mr. Wright? We all know that. Right. Perhaps you'd like to reconsider your last statement. I'm sorry.
What?
It was I who was wrong. Okay, right.
What?
First you're right, now you're wrong. Which is it?
No!
You didn't realize it had a penalty?
I knew it had a penalty, but I thought I was right.
Look, I'm sure there's something we're overlooking. If you're so sure, tell us what it is. What's this all about? I guess. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, but the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai.
So how was it wrong? I was right.
May I have to be specific? Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through this morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. Wait! And Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Ms. Oldbeck said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go into Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Eh? I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh, me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah! Photo of my digital camera. What? Show us! Quick! No way, man! Not even gonna look at me like that! No!
Oh my gosh.
Here! This is it. Well, looking at this, it's still a lot hard to say. I'm afraid that could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. It is. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix! Yeah, what? Look at the photo once more. That's it. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. Win? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him! There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Finding inconsistency in the photo.
Take that!
Your Honor, look at this. I see, a gate. Why draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's a backwards number 7.
It's an upside down backwards 7.
Upside down backwards 7? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edwards sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible! Huh? Eh? What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor! Here's the true scene of the crime! So the judge were murdered.
I really had to spell it out for everybody?
Take that!
Yes! You really do! Because you think everyone can hear the mumbling going on in the room. Here at Studio 2! I see! That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Yes, Your Honor!
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2.
The trailer is that I'm saving this. And there's no penalty.
Why did you do it during the penalty?
I thought it was right!
Well, you shouldn't assume you're right. Miss Wright. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path of the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim was in Studio 2 before that time. Yes. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. In actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to see the crime. Studio 2. Order! Order! The defense makes the following claims. See, the crime was Studio 2. The person at the security guard Ms. Oldbeck saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! Jack Hammer's the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Either that or the photo, because they said it was at 2, so he would have had time to steal the costume and go to Studio 2 before the monkey head got off. I have proof! You do? You do? Madison's so surprised suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right though. Here's my proof!
Take that!
This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers are. The label reads, slip.
Slipping pills.
Slipping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was shrugged by Mr. Hammer! Imagine being a kid and hearing that statement in the court. What does drugging mean? Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes? There's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea.
Test Powers' blood. I guess fingerprint the bottle is the only piece of
An idea. Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. When I claim it's true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. And I'll give it to the judge. The This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacket's testimonies reveal new possibilities in this case, which is surprising because it's a child. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Is right? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer still
Yes.
Also, who killed him anyway? And why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you'll need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you'll need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Bill Powers. As you say, Your Honor, the trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. Number 1974 to BM District Court Defendant Law. Woo! That was a close one. You were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
By going home, you mean back to the spirit realm?
Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ah! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead! Oh, of course we're kidding. Right. Right.
Sure?
I wasn't kidding.
Phoenix wasn't.
Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Number That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya! So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials will end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Wow, no time to waste. I don't get it, Maya. But why would Mr. Hammer still steal samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer's? Who's wearing the costume? Yeah, but Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it?
That's what he just said. Oh.
That's what we have to find out. Why would the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable?
There's like a pipe? Like a smoking pipe on his jumper? Or his jacket?
Huh. Maybe it's borrowed. like you're about to burst into tears. Wow, Nick, you must have really wound them in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. Ha ha ha. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Ms. Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios is on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be... Oh wait, I misunderstood that statement.
Uh-oh.
Something in this work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started this business. This game needs to be taken to Japanese drama court over this Wolverine whip-off.
He does look like Wolverine.
I don't know who Wolverine is.
Or he looks like Beast. He were part mutant.
He looks like a lion.
If he were blue, a lion, yeah.
That's all I can say. I don't know who Wolverine is. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Ms. Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago?
Guess we learn about it later.
Hey look, it's windy. October 19th, Global Studios. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think your guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Ooh, she's alive! You eat, you die. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Yeah, ask you about Salmonella. Sal? You soft? Push over. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he... That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? It does not. About Mr. Hammer. Arrgh! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer! You drag his star down from the sky and stop on it! Calling him a criminal? A thief? I won't forgive this!
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powder's costume so he can sneak by me? He would never stop Solo. It's impossible!
Alright, goodbye.
Bye. Guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. I mean, this is a murder scene? Why would they be filming?
And they're missing one of their actors.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see the film later. I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any other clues lying around. Yarr! No, touch it! Eek! Did he just make us black out for 5 seconds?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here, right now. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? There are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat! Well, let's take the gumshoe. What are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food is have been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it.
See the colors.
And traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumwad? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I'd buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. You're kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth's out of control! He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in there!
Oh my god!
That's anger, alright? Whoa! Talk about burns, pal! Wow, the fury of Edgeworth! Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, jackhammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Here. Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? No! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. Guess the rumor must be true then. It's a rumor? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently.
Some dirt?
What dirt?
Give us the dirt!
Give us all the dirt! Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means.
Spill the tea, damn!
I didn't spill any. I cleaned it up afterwards. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using a new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again.
The brand new studio.
They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. No! Also, I heard that Global Studios is gonna change its programming. They're not gonna make kid shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they gonna make kid shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How could they just do that? What about the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. The program just ends. They'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence has been word was called for here. Here, take a look at this. Mr. Monkey. Mr.
Monkey's fallen head.
Take that!
And this is a fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show should be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
Yeah, but she's not a bigwig. What is she gonna do?
You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this incident 5 years ago. Okay. Can you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Hammer? That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked them to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? This old bag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk.
Let's roll out.
Roll! Wait, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think they made Glow Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! I mean, it's actually due to Vasquez, according to other people, but okay. She's starting to, Nick! Maybe we should keep a safe distance. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols. Nichols? Nichols. Nick. Penny Nichols. The assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers. Dredged up dirt on someone's past like that. Recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And he claimed that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof? I'm sorry if it's all bad, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume.
Take that!
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Ah! I bet Powers put it there himself. Why would he drug himself?
Right?
Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except I proved that Mr. Hammer put the pills in.
Take that!
This bottle contains sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. Fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, caused quite a stir. Guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. What? She silenced that paparazzi with the power of the mafia. And that was just the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with. Because she had the power of the mafia at her side.
Oh my god.
She had the power of kids shows and the mafia at her side.
Salmonella.
I see. But you have to understand, one of Manella's part of the mafia.
Maybe. I don't know.
Poor old Hammer, never meant any harm to anyone. Well, if you don't know, then he probably is. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. Eh? Photograph.
No.
Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Aaron was supposed to fight with the bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. This is why you shouldn't make your flower box fence so pointy.
Right?
But how'd you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. It wasn't that long ago. I'm guessing we go to the trailer? We haven't gone to the trailer. Double 19 studio. Think back next to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. Yes! But why? I wonder if someone called him! Like the director, the producer. You have been here since the start, by the way?
Hello?
Hi, Dad! Oh, hey, Vasquez. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? H-E! H-E-L-L?
Oh my gosh.
Maya! You should at least try to be polite! I'm watching the clouds. Ramboom with the lurker. That's all she had to say, apparently. Incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. Must not clean it much. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it run fine. Well, let's go for a drive! Drive by a license. What?
I've seen this.
There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous.
Oh, we don't say anything about it. Just try to talk.
Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here today to murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Geez, something Nick, she's really ticking me off! Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My fate, blood speaks to me, I know it! Oh dear, maybe you shouldn't try to get her arrested in public.
Right?
I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer by yourselves. Oh dear. What is in the trailer?
I don't think there's anything.
October 19th. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, still seems pretty messy in here. Guess we're still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Nothing in here. Well, the crumpled documents are a clue. You lied! There was nothing in there at all!
Nope, I wanted to present it.
She's not even looking. Where? What? Where'd you get that? Well, old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Old Bag, Nick. Did you forget that her name is?
Right?
Right, anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? You used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more. Inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. What, is something gonna happen? Oh, you came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you can control him, weren't you? That's why I was doing genshin for a petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as the star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of his own accord. But you were the cause! You pressured him! And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What's this all about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? No. Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on a reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
Oh my god.
So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. What? So the valuable evidence, boys! Oh my god. She really does have the copy on her side. Ah! Who are they? Professionals. They look quite like professionals. They're good at racing.
It's the Yakuza.
The Yakuza! They're good at racing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? Trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? Is it Mr. Hammer's dirt? No? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? about that. Where you going? So long, friends. Boys, a race away. No!
Maya!
Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal! D. Vasquez, you're coming down the precinct with me now!
Is he just following us everywhere?
Oh,
He overheard our conversation with the kid, too.
I mean, I don't mind.
Alright.
I mean, if it gets us out of trouble like this,
Right?
not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice this sort of thing. I think you did it right the right time. Detective Gumshoe. What? Gumwatchu. Gumshoewad. Gumshoewad. Gumschwad. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
He's trying to look cool.
Detective Gumschwad. Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. And how long have you been a detective? Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. D. Vasquez! Yes!
Do you want to keep going?
We should probably stop.
You're gonna stop there. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
It'll continue if I leave the screen.
I know. That's gonna be it for tonight. Thanks for watching us play more Phoenix, and we'll see y'all later. We'll be back in the evening with more East 10 Nordics. So,
Yeah.
bye, Agleg.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time.
Next time.
Same Phoenix time.
No!
Same
Ah!
Phoenix network.
Come on.